He been sucking on Diddy's dick a long time. It's time for him to learn how to make this thing happen without the devil's dick in his mouth or ass.
Oh my God. You don't think if he sued, he'll just Lil Woody the situation and I don't recall? I don't recall.
No, because I think if a victim comes out against Usher, it'll show how egregious this shit is.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Street niggas can't really be homosexual. But the thing about it is, why is that a problem? Why is that a problem for niggas to actually be homosexual? Now, the word gay. So many people have died over G-A-Y. Right? What does it mean?
Happiness.
Ooh.
In the ever-evolving world of hip-hop, where image and reputation often hold as much weight as talent, shocking revelations can send shockwaves through the industry. Recently, Jaguar Wright and Ice Cube stirred the pot with bold claims, naming several high-profile rappers allegedly living double lives as undercover artists. These revelations have reignited discussions about the hidden dynamics within the music world, exposing how deeply rooted secrecy, industry pressure, and personal struggles can be.
He's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? Because I think if a victim comes out against Usher, it'll show how egregious this shit is. Because if he can be a predator, then anybody can be a predator.
Can't smile in your face the whole time.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, people look at Usher, they don't see that. They not seeing the victim. They not seeing that boy that got rushed to the hospital. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Oh.
Let's be honest. He took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. And his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Think about that.
Jaguar Wright, known for her fearless candor and history of exposing industry secrets, has never shied away from calling out big names. Paired with Ice Cube, a legendary figure in hip-hop with deep industry connections, their revelations carry a weight that's hard to ignore. Together, they've named rappers who have long maintained tough, hyper-masculine personas, suggesting that behind the scenes, their realities are far more complex. This isn't just about personal choices, it's about the hidden pressures within the music industry that force artists to suppress their identities to fit a marketable image.
A lot of things have come back to where
Usher.
they talk about his...
Usher, I'm tired of Usher.
Oh, okay.
Goofy bitch.
No.
Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty? They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of off, the kiddie edition. Get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bali with another kiddie rape.
Ice Cube has also joined the conversation, making bold claims about undercover rappers in the industry who are allegedly hiding their interest in the same gender. According to Cube, the hip-hop world is filled with artists who project a certain image to maintain their public personas while concealing their true identities behind the scenes.
What am I gonna do to deal with these gatekeepers? Well, what I'm gonna do is go on the Gatekeepers podcast tour. And I'm gonna go talk to everybody, and get a chance to get my message out to the people. Be able to let people hear from me, and you might agree, you might not, but the important thing is, for me to go on these platforms, say what I feel about what I think. And, some people may get pissed off because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing. And it's gonna be a crazy summer. It's gonna be fun. Appreciate y'all. Always support the big three. Hopefully I'm doing stuff that you guys dig. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for people that's bored as in the summer with summer sports and want something cool like the big three. So here we are. Appreciate you.
He suggests that the pressure to conform to traditional masculine stereotypes in hip-hop has forced many rappers to live double lives, hiding their true identity to protect their careers and reputations.
Ice Cube is shaking up the gatekeepers just by making appearances with Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, Piers Morgan. He's having an impact. He's normalizing a behavior of, hey, let me go sit down and talk with anyone and reject the programming that I can only talk with who corporate media, the Democratic Party, Democratic politicians, and social media tell me I can talk with.
Do you think that it's harder to be a man in America now than it was when you were a kid?
Yes. Saying what you feel, being yourself, is what they call toxic. We shouldn't be called toxic for our instincts and for, I was born this way. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, why can't we be ourselves? We were born this way too.
So there are some groups, like if I say I'm trans and people say that's great, you were born that way, we affirm you.
Jaguar and Ice Cube have made explosive claims regarding Sean Diddy Combs, alleging that he has been living a double life as an undercover figure in the hip-hop industry. Jaguar claims that Diddy's influence in the industry extends far beyond music, hinting at secretive dealings and personal relationships that he has gone to great lengths to keep hidden.
Hey Diddy, thanks for agreeing to do this interview. I know it's a really tough time for you right now, but we really appreciate your time.
Let's do it.
Now, is Puff, P. Diddy, how do you want me to refer to you?
You can call me Love.
Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, all the allegations. Are you attracted to men or women?
It depends on my mood, my vibe.
Is it true that you've had relations with Meek Mill?
I can't tell you that.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. He says something fabulous and he goes, yo, no, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What are you talking about? When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. Like, when you see Jadakiss put his head down, like, while we stuck here right now, and the cameras is rolling, everybody see, don't make like it's just me, man. What if he do some like a little fluffy stuff now going on? Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding. Let me get out of no, dude, take me, that's what a guy says to a girl.
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy. I don't have no beef with Fifth. He loves me. Y'all can't see that he loves me? You really think that's hate? You know he loves me. I don't think he like it. You know he loves me.
Wright and other insiders have fueled ongoing rumors about Sean Diddy Combs' alleged secret relationships within the music industry, with Meek Mill being one of the most frequently mentioned names.
When he freed Meek Mill from the NFL, you think he ain't run that dick or letting Meek run that dick through him?
Meek says he'll offer anybody
Meek doing everything to try to disassociate himself because
$100,000 to investigate the case.
that sound like a guilty nigga. That sound like a guilty nigga, homie. I'm gonna pay $100,000. So, man, I ain't finna pay a motherfucker if I ain't done nothing.
Meek Mill's name has surfaced multiple times in these allegations, particularly in the context of his close association with Diddy. Speculation intensified after reports and viral videos showed Meek in Diddy's inner circle, often in settings that fans described as unusually personal for a typical business relationship.
Do you think two men matching like that is suspect?
Like in the bed. Yeah, yeah, that ain't just suspect. Yeah, them niggas spoon at night. yeah, two niggas doing that spoon at night.
Diddy and Meek Mill's relationship has always been controversial, but it gained attention when Gene Deal, a former bodyguard, commented on their matching outfits, suggesting it indicated a deeper connection. This sparked rumors and speculation about their relationship, which Meek Mill has vehemently denied.
My man, you go to a party, dog, and the nigga got the same shirt you got on, I'm taking my shirt off. I'm walking around in a t-shirt. And then, not to blow Meek Mills up out the water or anything like that, it was said that they checked his Google search and all the other shit, and he was searching for some online gay porn and all that other shit like that.
Oh, wow.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Talked about this, the whole matching outfits with Diddy.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone did that. You know, if he had a real friend around him, he'd be like, "Hey, Meek, nah."
Vlad, if me and you was somewhere and I just about to get interviewed with you, right? And we got the same shirt on. I'm like, yo, one of us gotta take this joint.
Yeah, we gotta take this shirt off. Yeah.
You know what I mean? What I think happened, I think Meek was kind of starstruck probably a little bit because that's still Puff Daddy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's just like, man, ain't nothing wrong with this. But after this stuff, all this allegations start happening, that make that picture look crazy.
Jaguar Wright also gives a shout out to talk show host Wendy Williams for bringing attention to the concept of in Hollywood, a term Williams used to refer to closeted gay men who maintain hyper-masculine personas in public. Was Wendy Williams ahead of the curve in exposing these secrets?
So you hear about stories of Diddy like shooting people, blowing up cars.
Yeah.
Is he this gangster that behind the scenes is that him? Or is that
Shout out to Wendy Williams, the first woman to uncover the homo thugs. That's what these down low bitches was called when Wendy first started talking about it in the 90s, the homo thug. She talking about Diddy.
And then what's the stuff that's happening with Wendy Williams? Do you think this is all connection too?
Of course. They've been waiting. He's been waiting. He was waiting for Kim. Remember? He was waiting. The casket was ready. She was literally casket ready.
Some people are saying the whole Wendy Williams documentary that she's pretty much allegedly playing this way to keep herself safe from him, from any unaliving.
It's been working for Orlando Brown. Why wouldn't it work for Wendy?
To play crazy.
Why wouldn't it work?
Hey, no. Hey.
The oosh goss whoosh wash.
Wright and Ice Cube have even claimed that both Snoop Dogg and Diddy have allegedly harmed people who stand in their way. The suggestion here is that both stars have a history of intimidating or silencing individuals to maintain their positions in the industry.
I swear, man, this game never ceases to amaze me. So this young lady, Miss Jaguar Wright, if you guys are not familiar, she just dropped some more bombs on us, you hear me? So she was talking about how Snoop potentially, and all of this is allegedly, how Snoop and Puff been secretly moving people out the way for years. So It seems like the Puff and Snoop relationship runs much deeper than we all think, or so that we all thought.
Regarding Snoop Dogg, Wright suggests that his laid-back, charismatic public image contrasts sharply with his alleged involvement in more sinister activities. She implies that Snoop has also been part of efforts to silence critics or individuals who could tarnish his carefully crafted persona.
Honestly, these accusations that Jaguar Wright is making right now blows my mind, but it also makes me think. Yeah, check it out.
I never wanted to believe it. You hear whispers throughout the years and you think that people are, and Snoop and I have always had a decent rapport. But Snoop got some answering to do. Because if you were capable of doing what they're saying that you did to Tupac, why the
According to Wright, Usher not only maintained strong personal and professional ties with Diddy, but also played a pivotal role in introducing Justin Bieber into Diddy's inner circle. This claim implies that Usher's connection with Diddy went beyond typical industry collaborations, hinting at deeper ties rooted in trust and influence.
Who works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy Flavor Off?
Not the flavor.
Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. He suck Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more. That's what they learned at the Freak Off.
Gene Deal has spoken out over the years about troubling experiences and alleged misconduct involving the hip-hop mogul. Deal, who worked for Diddy primarily in the 1990s, has been vocal in interviews and on podcasts, sharing what he claims to have witnessed during his tenure.
You know, a lot of people think I came here to bring a black man down. And that's what I hear in the comments a whole lot. But it was nothing like that. You know, a black man didn't cuss a dead man's mother out. A black man didn't set his friends up and put them in a situation where they couldn't come home to their families no more. A black man didn't reach back and help the people that helped them make it up the ladder. It was Puffy.
Deal has also made explosive claims regarding Usher's relationship with Diddy, suggesting that the two had an intimate encounter when Usher was very young. According to Deal, this alleged interaction led to serious health consequences for Usher, even landing him in the hospital.
And I'm not gonna speak on their name. They doing programs and everything like that, and they may be doing some programs, they may speak on it themselves. But I heard it from some music executives.
What did you hear?
Bro, you know how people be talking and we was around some people, something like that, and then some people might say, yo, I don't F with that dude. And at the time, I didn't even know who the F Usher was. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of situations. And when people say, yo, man, I don't F with them niggas, man, I'm getting out that industry and everything like that. You know, Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent her to the hospital? Man, nigga was bleeding from the butt. And that's what was said.
Gene Deal revealed that he allegedly saw Diddy have a situation with Usher that landed him in the hospital and made Usher's mother want to sue.
I know, and people know, that was around in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital.
Usher is caught in the crossfire when he was named in the latest lawsuit against Diddy by Lil Rod. The lawsuit alleges that Diddy was bragging to Lil Rod about hooking up with two people in the industry. One of them, a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, allegedly Meek Mill, and an artist who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency, which fans say is Usher.
He claimed that Diddy influenced Usher when the singer was a teenager. Deal mentioned that Usher wasn't completely transparent about his time at Diddy's Flavor Camp. He also referenced a misconduct lawsuit against Diddy, suggesting that Usher might be the unnamed R&B artist mentioned in the suit.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had a certain feeling and I felt a certain way when Usher got on Shay Shay and I don't mean to mention other people's platforms, but he got on Shay Shay and he mentioned how great and how good Puff taught him and everything. You know what I'm saying? About the business, right? I know, and people know, that was around that in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story.
It is weird, man. I never knew about that, man. You never told me about that, man. But to get back to this lawsuit, right? Lil Rod, he also alleges that, you know, Diddy, he will grope his
My man, I didn't understand that one right now because it's your asshole. His is his nut. So I guess he had to be when Puff was doing that. Where was he at? What was he doing? Because he said that they never had.
What are your thoughts on these explosive revelations by Jaguar Wright and Ice Cube? Drop your opinions in the comments below.